And I thought today it would be fun while we're social distancing to do a little makeup tutorial. My friend Lexi suggested I do a video on a quick, like everyday style of makeup that you can do in like 5 or 10 minutes and wear to the office or to school or your house, because that's where we all are right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so I'll try to mention products. This is totally new for me making videos, but I'll try to mention products, and if I don't mention something that you want to know, I'll try to list things down below. But I'm going to start by priming my face with the Becca, whatever this one is. So I'm just going to put this in my hands and rub it on my face. Penny's cleaning her paws, not her butt. In case you wondered. And then I'm gonna prime my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Okay, going in with foundation, I'm using a mix of two, the Urban Decay that they no longer make, but I think they changed the formula or the packaging, and the Charlotte Tilbury. Both are almost gone, so I need some new foundation. Mixing it around with my Delium Tools face stippling brush. And applying that all over. Hi, Penny. Good girl. Yeah, you're cute. So after I do my makeup today, I'm going to be filming a little dance video. I also teach dance. And right now I work with a nonprofit, Community Minded Dance, and teach in schools to a bunch of Head Start preschool programs. So I'm gonna film a little video for them since they're out of school at the moment. And I like a pretty medium coverage foundation. So I have freckles that I like to be able to see. Now I'm gonna go in with some concealer on my eyes. This is the Makeup Revolution concealer that I got recently, and I have been really enjoying. It's not drying like a lot of concealers are, especially here in Colorado where the air is so dry. So I'm using a beauty blender that's damp, and I used a towel to kind of wring it out a little bit. And then I'm going to set everything with a little bit of translucent powder. I'm using the Mercier translucent powder. All right, going with a little bit of bronzer to add a little bit of depth and dimension. So I'm using the Benefit Hoola bronzer in light mixed with their original shade. So I'm doing this in the hollows of my cheeks, adding a little bit of depth and dimension. I'll do it along my forehead. Going with a little bit of blush. I like the Stilazzi Bahamas blush palette. I really only use 2 colors, these two. This one is a really great blush for a lot of different skin tones, and then this is a great blush topper. So I use my little e.l.f. blush brush, which I really love for blush. Apples of the cheeks, and then blend my way back into that little bit of contour. And let's go in with a little bit of highlight, because why not? This thing from Benefit, I don't think they make it anymore, but there's a cream highlight that I really like for my cheekbones. Just to get a little bit on the high points of my cheeks. I have 2 of them. Well, technically I have 4 of them. 2 on my face. And blend that a little with my blush. All right, moving on to my eyes. I'm gonna go in with the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I really love this one. I use this on a lot of brides. It's got a great assortment of neutrals with different like warmth versus cool, and some really great shimmers too. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this medium to light brown with a Morphe M505 brush. And I'm relaxing my eyebrows, and I'm going to start on the outer corner, blending little windshield wiper motions, working my way in to the inner corner. Then I'll tilt my head back as opposed to raising my eyebrows to move the lid space. I'm going to tilt my head back. Sorry if I'm making you go up my nose right now. Add a little more on each side just to get a little bit more depth. So what we're doing is just kind of creating a bit of an eye contour, making the eyes appear bigger, more awake. And with eyeshadow, I try to stay in the line from, if I take my brush from my nose up towards my eye, that creates a really nice stopping point for shadow. If you take it too low, it's gonna make the eye appear droopy. And if you take it a little too high, that's gonna shorten the space of the eye. So if you go too far, you can always clean it up after. And if you want more of a cat eye, you can kind of flick it out and up a little bit. But for today, I'm pretty much just keeping it in my natural eye shape. So once that's blended, I'm gonna go in with my finger and apply a nice kind of vanilla shimmer. So I'm gonna use this shade right here, and I'm going in with my middle finger because that nail is the shortest right now. And applying all over my lid, stopping about 2/3 of the way in so that I'm not going into that matte brown space. Going up to my crease and just patting it onto my eye. This one has a little bit of like a yellowy golden undertone, but this would work with like a copper shimmer or like a rose gold or vanilla, whatever you got. And as I'm applying this, I'll usually look down and out to get that inner corner space opened up. And then once I get to that 2/3 point, I'll just gently pat so that there's not a harsh line in between. It's nice and blended. Now that's an okay stopping point, but I'm gonna go in with a little bit more depth and dimension. So I'm gonna take this slightly darker brown up here, going in at an angle with a Delium Tools 776 brush. And I'm gonna just apply that to the outer corner, starting right along the lashes and bringing it up in little gentle circles. So kind of shimmying it back and forth and then circling it up, not bringing it all the way up to the crease. I wanna keep it pretty low and then blend it into that lighter brown shade. And you could keep going with this step to make it as dark as you want and adding in like a deeper, darker brown or black. But for today, I'm gonna keep it relatively natural. So for eyeliner, instead of going in with an actual pencil or liquid eyeliner or gel, I'm gonna take this same palette and I'm gonna go in with this darkest brown and a flat definer brush. This is the Delium Tools 714. So I'm going in with this brown and I'm gonna tight line my lash line right here. Go right up along my lashes just to add a little bit more dimension and make my lashes appear a little more voluminous. And as I go, I'm kind of pulling it down and across to blend out that line so it's not a really sharp line. I'm totally new to filming things, so I'm using my phone right now. I hope the quality is decent. I think a lot of us are learning new things during this time of isolation. How is everyone doing? I know you can't respond because we're not in person, but comment below. How are you doing? Feel free to DM me if you want to chat. Now I'm gonna do just a little bit on the bottom. So I'm taking this same brush I used for the brown shade up here, and I'm gonna go in underneath my eye, and I'm gonna take that same first shade, that light to medium brown, and I'm just gonna blend that under the eye. And I'm gonna take that same brush, go in with that slightly darker brown, and just on that outer third, blend a little bit of that darker shade for a little bit more dimension. And if you're really feeling like going a little smokier, you can take that darkest shade we used and just stamp right along the lash line. That'll make your lower lashes look a little more full as well. And then you want to blend that out. All right, going in with my eyelash curler. And a little mascara. This is the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, which I really like. It's nice and feathery. And I'm not someone who wears lashes every day, but if you are, pop those babies on. I don't usually fill in my brows every day, but I will add just a little bit of brow gel to give them a little more shape. So this is the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel in Caramel. And I accidentally went to town with tweezers on one of my brows, well, both of my brows, before I put contacts in a while back. And then I put my contacts in and I looked at myself and I had one brow that was like, oh. So I'm trying to let them grow back in. All right. Then I'll go in with a little bit of lower lash mascara. Oh, this is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator, which the mascara is okay, but the wand is great for the lower lashes. Okay, so that's about it. After that, I'll go in with like a little bit of a tinted lip balm. I really like the Fresh in the shade Petal. That's really nice, super neutral. And if I want to go in with a lipstick, I will probably do something pretty neutral. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Dance Floor Princess, which is my perfect nude shade. So I think that's about it for just like an everyday, pretty quick, neutral, relatively natural makeup look. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you for watching this, because like I said, this is totally new for me, and I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me and with Penny. This is Penny, and she's the cutest. So anyway, I hope everyone stays safe and healthy, and let me know if you have an idea for another video, because I'd love to do another one of these. And I hope to see you and talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.